You know, if it wasn't so cold right now, we could probably convince some of you that we were in Italy. But we're not. Still in Germany, in Trier.
Hi, this is Tanner, Rissa, and Willa. We're a little American family living out our dream of life abroad and currently call Germany our home. In our last 2 videos, we took it internationally and experienced Luxembourg for the first time. We explored downtown, viewed the incredible landmark Bock casemates, and answered the question, what do people in Luxembourg eat?
Salud.
We also visited the east of Luxembourg and explored the beautiful Mühllertal region, commonly referred to as Little Switzerland.
I just walked to the very back of this cave, and without my flashlight, it would be very dark. It's kind of eerie.
Today, we are back in Germany exploring its oldest city, Trier. We are blown away by this charming Roman city and see why it's so loved by tourists and locals alike.
Right now we're standing in front of Porta Nigra, which is the largest Roman city gate north of the Alps. And as you can see, everyone else is enjoying it just as we are. Going up top, getting a view from the inside, seeing the architecture and just how well preserved this city gate is. It is the city's main attraction and the entrance into the Altstadt of the city.
This is huge. Like, I feel like the camera probably doesn't show how large it is. The gates, even just up to the first level, what the heck? They're huge.
All right, Marissa, we're gonna do a test here. How tall do you think the gates are?
In what measurement?
It doesn't matter, feet or meters. Here you go. No, really. Look at the people. How tall do you think the people are?
Okay, 6, 12. I'm guessing like 30 feet high.
Oh my gosh, no, not that tall. Probably like 22.
Things are better when you're with me. I feel right when you're around. And when we're together, I hear music. You got me sing it out.
So we decided not to go up to the top of the gate, and we are now making our way through the main market, and we're starting to see a lot of stores that we've only seen in like Munich or in Hamburg. So this place is pretty hoppin'.
Okay, what?
Oh, wow.
This is the Trier Dome behind us, and right now we have got a picturesque view of it with the sun peeking out behind it. It's just making this thing glow. Very beautiful, and definitely a place that you should stop if you're here in the city.
And it goes like, ooh la la. I like the way you move. I like the things you do. I like it when I'm with you, yeah. Ooh la la. You got me feeling right. I'm in a better light. I like it when I'm with you. Sing it. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, yeah. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, yeah. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, yeah. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, yeah.
Next, we've made our way to the Royal Thermal Baths, which this place is massive, and based on replications of what it used to look like, this is probably a pretty incredible place to come and soak.
There are times when I feel trouble, when life rains on my parade. But you come running on the double. You chase all those clouds away.
So some of my first impressions are definitely that this is a miniature city and kind of a cavern underneath the ground, and it's pretty amazing. Neither Rissa or I have been to Rome before, but I think this is giving us a real good glimpse of what the Roman Empire was like. Oh my gosh, it's just like tunnels after tunnels, and like you have water and moisture just like dripping. I can imagine that these places were just bustling with royalty and with important advisors and people, and honestly, it's awesome that they still have so much of this intact. Although most of the top has fallen apart, this is really cool to see how much is still preserved underground. That's also another thing that I just thought of, is there are thermen, or these thermal baths, all over the place, and I wonder if that was something that the Romans brought with them, or if that was something that was originally already here and then they adopted and took advantage of like the warm waters.
I like the way you move. I like the things you
So one very cool fact that I learned is that the Romans used fire to heat the water rather than solely relying on the hot water deposits they found underground. And so they would store them in these big tall basins, and then they would have fires underneath to heat the water, and then the water would go out to the pools. Now I'm gonna go try and find this theater-sized bath that supposedly was around here somewhere. Gotta look at my map real quick. I think maybe I found it. I'm not sure if this is the big one, but it looks pretty big a room. Another interesting thought is that I'm sure this stayed very nice and cool in the hot summer months as well. So not only is maybe a place during the winter to warm up, but to stay cool in the summer. Had a dual effect. And I'm also seeing these like little round tubes coming out of the walls. I'm not sure if those are something that was put in after, but it seems like those were maybe here to transport water or to help water be drained through. See, here's another one right here. It looks like those are part of the original build and not something that was put in after, so not sure what those are for, but it'd be pretty cool.
Feel so free, like how it ought to be. Baby, I'm in love with my best friend.
Overall, I'm very impressed with this entire place. 1600 years ago. I'm sure this place was an incredible place to be, even today, seeing how well it's been preserved, and they're trying to make some restorations to it as well. It's pretty awesome. Now I'm gonna make my way back out, go catch up with the girls, and we'll be on to see the amphitheater. Here they are, at a park bench. Did you get some snacks? Get some chips?
Turns out the amphitheater closes at 4 p.m., which is unfortunate because it's after that time now. We still decided to make the walk here from the thermal baths just to see if we could get a view inside of it, but this is what we got. So I would say make sure you check the hours and you're within the time, because if not, you can't really see too much of it. It's a cold day, so we're just gonna head to our accommodation, get warm, and then go get some food. But we had a blast here in Trier and taking it with us as we explored this city. It is a city that is loved by all. It was just hopping and bopping. There were tons of people walking around. The streets were really crowded. It is a Saturday, so that's kind of expected, but still, you can tell it's one of Germany's most loved cities.
Baby, I'm in love with my best friend. The sky is baby blue whenever I'm with you, and I pray the good times never end. Ooh la la, I like the way you move. I like the things you do. I like it when I'm with you.